Thousands of people have descended on the streets of London to catch a glimpse of the Queen during the spectacular annual Trooping the Colour parade. Europe correspondent Ben Avery was there and he joins us now. Ben, the Queen's birthday celebrations seem never-ending.
Well, they really do feel never-ending, Jane, but today, somehow on her official 90th birthday, the Queen was upstaged, and she was upstaged by the youngest member of the royal family, and that is, of course, Princess Charlotte. She made her public debut on the balcony of Buckingham Palace. Behind me this afternoon, she was carried out by her mother, Kate. She was accompanied by, of course, Prince William and her older brother, Prince George. She didn't seem too comfortable with the whole ordeal at just 13 months old. She put her hands up to her ears to block the noise of the 29 RAF planes that were flying above. But Prince George, on the other hand, he seemed very comfortable. He gave a wave to the planes, and he also looked down and gave a wave to the people who were staring up at him and obviously cheering very loudly. But the Queen, she stepped out in a bright green dress, which has sparked a lot of controversy here today as to what colour you call that. There was one article that described it as Kermit the Frog green here in London today, but she says she wears that colour so that people can see her no matter how far away they are. So I suppose it does serve a purpose. But this was for trooping the colour here in London today, and there were a lot of people out for that. There were 1,500 soldiers involved. There was also 300 horses for that event, and it's been going on now since the 18th century. Still, though, it does attract a lot of attention here in Britain from those royalists who just can't get enough of it. Let's have a listen to some of those people.
They are absolutely incredible. I'm very, very proud of them both. I think they do a really good job for the country, and long may it last.
It was really cool to see the horses and to see members of the royal family and the Queen. Yeah, it was lots of fun.
It's fantastic, yeah. Really do love it. It's a good bit of Britain, actually.
So, Jane, another day of massive celebrations here, but as we speak, work is going on to prepare for tomorrow's patrons' lunch. There's going to be 10,000 people here for that. It's going to be held just around from Buckingham Palace here, and I'm sure that the celebrations will continue well into tomorrow night.
And I wonder what the Queen will wear for that. How do you top Kermit the Frog green? Thank you, Ben Avery in London.
Isn't that very thoughtful of her, Madge, wearing something that's bright so people
can see
right
her.
Up the back can see?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, she's got a lot of practice, hasn't she?
She sure does.
She had the sunshine yellow one yesterday as well.
I don't think I've ever heard Kermit the Frog green. Have you?
That sums it up really well, though.
For me. That
you know,
was
as
great.
an official colour.
Yeah, I'd love to see over the years all of the outfits, the sort of transformation of the look and the fashion. I'm sure there'll be a collection.
Can we talk
at some
about
stage.
Kate's hat though, because I'm loving that the baby pink with the flowers.
Is that a flower? Is
Fashionista.
that a rose underneath it? Is it a large rose?
She looks divine.
She can do no wrong in a
that's
fashion
cool.
state.
I reckon, yeah. And I don't know whether you remember, but when Will and Kate got married, they did the picture on the balcony, and one of the royals, the little royals, had her fingers over her ear, and she stole the show again.
Yeah.
So they've got form doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see if we
I'd
can
block
bring-
my ears too. It'd be very noisy.